Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, Embracing Arms community, this is Dr. Danielle Hairston, and I'm coming back to you with another 5-minute quickie for your best life. I just wanted to, first of all, for those of you who had an amazing time celebrating your Valentine's, by the time you get this recording, it'll be well after Valentine's Day. However, it is inspired by Valentine's. So hopefully you were able to have an amazing experience for your Valentine's. And even those of you who don't necessarily celebrate Valentine's, hopefully you had an opportunity to do something amazing for yourself. And as a reminder that Valentine's should not only happen, or the care that you give for someone should not only happen on February the 14th. It should happen all year round. And so that way, when February 14th come along, it's just kind of like that cherry on the top. So anyways, by the time you get this, it'll be after Valentine's, but it's inspired by that particular day. So I just wanted to share with you, I am someone who, when I decide that I'm interested in a person, good or bad, right? So I'm coming from a vulnerable space, and I'm not coming to, so disclosure, this is not the popular opinion of Embracing Arms Incorporated. This is just my own personal reflection. But when I approach a relationship and want to engage in a relationship with someone that I'm interested in, you know, I typically approach it 100%. If I even give you the time, even if I invest that much time with you and invite you to my home and have multiple dates with you, that's because I'm really interested, right? And so because I'm interested, because I've learned as much as I think I need at that moment, I'm going to invest. I am going to pour into you, because that's just my natural thing to do, to pour in. The danger with pouring in to people, whether it's a love interest or not, is that you end up empty if you're not being poured back into. Excuse my hair, it was cute yesterday. So I do that, right? I 100%. I mentioned yesterday to someone I care about that, you know, it's like school. It's like, you know, you show up day one. Some teachers will say, you know, I'm giving you 100. Everyone gets 100%. Day one is school, September 6th, 7th, whatever. Everyone gets 100%. It's up to you now to keep your 100%. Right? That's like exciting. That charges people up a little bit more than you saying you're starting off with zero. You're starting off with zero, so now it's up to you to get to that 100%. And I'm going to challenge you all along the way, and it's going to be up to you to get to that 100%. And that's not how I approach these situations. I'm like, here's 100%. Here's my vulnerability. Here's my authenticity. Here's my, you know, honesty. Here's my transparency. Here is, you know, my non-negotiables. This is what hurts. This is what doesn't hurt. These are my experiences. And you have an opportunity at that very moment to run. If it's too much for you, if you can't match that, right? You have an opportunity to say, yes, this is the person I really want to spend more time with. And decide if, you know, it's even worth the journey, right? Because sometimes when you meet someone that's that vulnerable, that transparent, that open, it puts you in a space to decide if you're going to match that. And the problem is, a lot of people, a lot of gentlemen that I've had these experiences with, they really can't handle it. It's a lot. It's a lot for them. I don't know how to be any other way than that. Now, I won't say that I go into these relationships and like on date 1.5, I'm like, I want to be married tomorrow. But I go into these relationships with the intention of securing my future. And so if I'm investing that energy, it's because I'm really trying to secure my future, with this person. I really am looking long term, and if I'm looking to have a long-term relationship with this person, I need to show up fully. And so I share this because this may be something that you do as well. You may show up fully. You may be transparent and open and authentic and all of those things, and build trust, because that's who you are. That's what you feel like these relationships deserve without them even having to earn it. And then you put the responsibility on them to keep it. And it's simple. It's so simple. And it doesn't need to be super complicated, right? Just keep it. And so don't be afraid to walk into those situations fully. I think we recorded a video not too long ago about that. Don't be afraid to walk into these relationships fully. You do not have to compromise the things that you need to bring you joy. And you do not have to lower your standards, because lowering your standards any further means that there's absolutely no expectation whatsoever of that person. None. And then what is a relationship without any expectations? So, show your love, get excited, be excited, go all in. I'm not saying go out, buy him a house, or buy her a house, or buy her a diamond, buy him, some $200 shoot. I'm not saying all of that, but go all in with your heart and your mind, and have a wonderful ride. It is simple. It really is simple, but humans make things overly complicated. That's my 5-minute quickie or more for you today. Go out in the community, embrace someone. They're waiting